Did you hear this crazy story? A US startup CTO had his green card application denied because apparently his work impact doesn't extend beyond Apple Inc. But here's the twist though, he never worked at Apple at all. So what the heck went wrong here? Hi, I'm Simon Shetty, your host and founder of the Smart Green Card program. Before we dive in, let me quickly clarify, I am not an immigration attorney, our team is not either. This video is for educational and information purposes only, and for specific legal advice, you should always consult a licensed US immigration lawyer. Now, let's get back to the story. Here's what actually happened. The United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, also fondly known as USCIS, recently denied the green card application of Yuchen Jin. Yuchen is a renowned computer scientist and the co-founder of Hyperbolic Labs, an AI startup basically that has raised 20 million in funding based on what press reports. But what really grabbed everyone's attention was the denial reason. USCIS claimed that his contributions lacked impact beyond that of Apple Inc. That was a bizarre statement considering that he never even worked at Apple. This left everyone scratching their heads, asking, how could something like this even happen? It's made a lot of people wonder if USCIS is really evaluating these applications correctly and completely as well. So, does USCIS actually mess up sometimes? The short answer here is yes. And trust me, we've encountered some truly unusual cases with our clients as well. And let me share a few. Once, one of our clients didn't even apply under the original contributions criteria for EB1A, but USCIS sent a long explanation as to why he didn't meet that criteria. Like what? Another time, they dismissed Times of India as a small regional news outlet. The attorney literally had to send proof showing that it is actually the largest English language newspaper in the world. Only then did they go, oh okay, we get it, let's approve this. And this one takes the cake though. USCIS told an engineer they weren't convinced that he was the best doctor in his field. My team and I were like, what the heck is going on here? Why does this happen? Well, USCIS officers aren't really experts in every field, so they might misinterpret evidence or miss key points in the petition pretty much a lot of times than you think they would. Sometimes they even copy paste generic denial reasons from their templates, and that's why we always stress two key strategies to all the people that want to go through the EB1A. Let me share them with you. Number one, USCIS officers aren't really specialists in your area of expertise, so you should make your petition easy to understand, not too technical in depth. Use clear, pretty much layman-friendly language and organize your evidence really well. Highlight your extraordinary achievements throughout the petition. It's a small tip, but it makes a huge difference. And number two, if you get an RFE or a request for evidence or even worse, notice of intent to deny, which is the NOID, take a deep breath, carefully read the reasons and check if you have already provided evidence to address their concerns. Sometimes it's just a misunderstanding or misinterpretation, and sometimes you legitimately might have forgotten to put enough evidence in there. So make sure that you clarify these things with a strong argument which defends your case line by line against all the RFEs and NOID statements that the officer has sent you. But let's say, God forbid, you get denied. So what happens after an EB1A denial? If the denial was a clear error, you can appeal that. You can file a motion to reopen, reconsider, or even reapply with improvements. I have made a detailed video about the steps to take after an EB1A denial. Be sure to check that one out as well. But here's the good news. Every client who has built their EB1A profile and applied through our VIP plan with the help of our partner attorneys has eventually received an EB1A approval, which makes our success rate 100%. But about 6 to 10% of the clients actually got RFEs or NOIDs, which gives us a 94% success rate without any RFEs. And honestly, clients who get RFEs actually blow us away. They dig deep, they figure out the reasons and come up with solutions and really understand their EB1A process well. A lot of them say it's because of the resources and support we offer throughout their EB1A journey, but then there's a lot of praise you need to give to the client's potentials as well. Whether you're doing it on your own or with our help, having a clear grasp of the EB1A process is key. Do you have questions? Drop them down in the comments and I will cover them in a future video. And until then, keep chasing your dreams and remember, consistency and the right support system can make anything possible. See you in the next video.